What's up, everybody? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. Hope y'all are having a good weekend, having a good day, so on and so forth. Um, I've been reflecting quite a bit for people that were live with me Friday morning. Pretty trash trading session. Um, I think I took 3 losses live, which has literally never happened to me. Um, and for those of you that were there, you know I didn't get upset. Um, it is what it is. That's part of trading. But I did reflect on it a lot. And I realized I was giving way too much emphasis to this buy side imbalance. When we gapped through it, I was expecting a rejection. Well, actually, I don't remember where I got on. It was like 8. Anyway, I was expecting a rejection here down, which did happen. I believe we got in here somewhere on the retest of the previous day value low. No, it must have been here. I didn't get stopped out, and my target was just a little bit lower than where we went, and so that trade I ended up getting stopped out on. I don't remember the subsequent 2 trades after that. I think it was like break above this, retest, and then enter. That one I got stopped out on. And then I feel like I tried to get in again, same thing, and got stopped out on. And again, in retrospect, I think I was just giving way too much, I guess, credibility to this level. And I think that's one of the struggles that I have with trading live is when I trade by myself, I can be much more patient because I don't feel like I have however many people watching me, waiting for me to say something. And when I trade by myself, like I can just sit there and patiently wait for price to come to my levels. Anyway, not trying to make excuses. It was a pretty terrible day. And now in retrospect, everybody knows. Well, actually, no. I thought that came down to single print mid. I love entering trades at the single print mid, and that would have been amazing if they gave it to us. Anyway, we need to zoom out because it's a new month. It's March, which is insane. So we'll start with monthly levels. And then also we have war news, right? Which just is not cool. Super not excited about that. I contemplated like whether or not I should go live because war news is going to create a lot of volatility, right? But anyway, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, we need levels for February. We also need our weekly levels. I will be trading live in the morning. I'm pretty sure Shorty's going to be trading live as well. So it'll be both of us. And I don't know that I'm going to call out any places to enter trades today because I think it's going to be way better to just do it live. I don't know. We'll see. If something pops out, like when I was charting futures, there was something pretty interesting I noticed with like the weekly levels. We'll see if it's the same on SPY. All right. And then November is just no longer being respected, right? Where's... Well, okay. I'm on a 4-hour chart. I want to see if I want to erase November's value areas off of my chart right now. I mean, that's pretty damn clean. I guess I'll hold off for right now. However, September, yeah. What about October? Think it's safe to get rid of October as well. This here is obviously personal preference. If you guys want to keep them on, you can. I think I'm pretty close to taking off November. Probably after March finishes, I'll probably remove November. Let's do our weekly levels now. Um, if there's any musicians here, I just bought my son a Gibson Hummingbird, and now I need to go get another job. Oh, sorry, I want to go back to the weekly here. So you can draw weekly SIGs if you guys want. So this is kind of interesting. Well, actually, no. See, it's different on ES. I mean, on SPY and ES. On ES, if we look at the weekly, there is so you can see the value area high for last week is, or whatever, 2 weeks ago, and the current last week's value area high are literally exactly the same level. And then value area low is just a little bit lower, and our POC has shifted up from the week before. So looking like they might want to take this higher. I know right now we've gapped down due to war news. The thing with war is the initial reaction, bearish generally, but then they tend to pump after. So it'll be interesting to see. Let me remove really quick October, September. Okay. Interesting spot to bounce. I was looking for a long at like 802, 801. They bounced at 809 and a quarter so far. All right. Let's get our daily levels. Or yeah. And sorry if my energy seems pretty low. Like, I just spent forever at the music store. I can't believe how many people were there, and it was pretty torturous. So, previous week POC and previous day are super close, 3 cents apart. Previous day, 685.37. Previous week, 685.40. Right. So potentially a big level there. Um, and then for our TPO, we have single prints, both top and bottom. It's going to be crazy on Tuesday. My wife's aunt is visiting from China. My wife hasn't seen anybody in her family, other than like FaceTime call for like 6 years, 7 years. Yeah, 7 years. What's up, Kisa? What's up, Mike? What's up, Rudy? What's up, Sebastian? What's up, David? What's up, Corey? All right. Let's see. Right now, kind of curious where we're trading. Uh, 680 on SPY right now. So, wow. We're down here. Pretty wild. Yeah, I'm not going to call anything out tonight. We'll be live in the morning. We'll see where price is, where we're trading. We kind of anticipated, or not kind of, we were anticipating them coming back to here, which I would love to see. And then bounce, go make new higher highs. Or I should say new all-time highs. I mean, for people that trade, or for people that follow the channel, look for, like a break of a level, 3 5-minute candles, retest, enter calls, break below, retest, enter puts, peak below, and bounce, grab calls, peak above, and fail, grab puts. Obviously, our single prints areas, we are looking to get in calls, and the single prints at the top, we're looking for puts. I think tomorrow is going to be pretty wild and volatile, and probably just easiest to trade it live. I don't know that fear and greed will even matter right now, but we'll look at it. I don't think the news for tomorrow is going to matter, because there's probably going to be random, we should be like, fear. There's probably going to be like just random war news throughout the day that is obviously not going to be on a calendar, right? Anyway, 30 minutes after open, ISM manufacturing PMI at 410. RBA government bullock speaks in Australia. So not much going on. I did look at some option setups, but with price gapping down so much, kind of hard, to anticipate where stuff might open tomorrow. So, again, I think the main purpose for being live today is just to go over levels, and then that way we have reference points for tomorrow to trade off of. But I will be live, and I'm pretty sure Shorty's going to be live as well. So I will see you all then. Trying to think. Yeah, that's gonna do it. I think after Friday, I deserve a good trading day. So let's do that tomorrow live. For anybody that wants to see how abused I was on Friday, wasn't fun. Um, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I know this looks like a big loss, 19%. The thing was, I took 3 trades, and individually, they were not big losses. But having 3 losing trades in a row, it ended up being larger, I guess, in size. Very unfortunate. Part of trading. It's not a big deal. Hey, what's up, Santana? And I know right now, like, my voice probably sounds a little bit down. And again, it's just like being at the music store all day. I'm not upset about the trade stuff. That's just, again, part of trading, and that's going to happen. It's not it is what it is. I am disappointed that it happened live, only because I know other people were following my trades, and I don't like people to lose money based on my call outs. But it is what it is. I can't change it, and so that's that. As for the trading portion, or I'm sorry, like levels portion, I'm done. Here, I'll show you guys what I got. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Oh, that's wild. I think. Ew. Okay, now that makes sense. I didn't get what I thought I got. Sorry. Trying to show you guys this. Anyway, whoa. So this is the, well, that's used. The price range on these are crazy. So we were looking at this guitar. And basically the difference between what I got and this one is literally just this pick guard that has the hummingbird on it, because this is called the Gibson Hummingbird, and then it has this mother of pearl inlay in the fretboard, and we ended up getting my son this one. Wait, why did you just make that so hard? I literally just searched for what I wanted. This one right here. Literally the same guitar minus that hummingbird on the fretboard. I mean, on the pickguard, which my son thought was kind of girly anyway. And then it doesn't have the mother, or it doesn't have the larger inlay on the fretboard. Um, but yeah, we literally got this exact color. The it sounds beautiful. Thank you, Kara. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, I will say, Kara, my DMs are always open. So if you have questions, or even ask here in the chat, I try to answer all the questions. Yeah. If you're learning, growing, definitely ask questions. Anyway, we went to Guitar Center at like 11 this morning because that's what time it opens, and the parking lot was just packed. And both of the guitars we wanted to look at are locked, right, because of the price. And they were being kind of childish, I feel like. I had told them, like, we wanted to look at the the hummingbird, and that we also wanted to look at a Taylor 314 CE, which is like, I guess we had like 40 or no, like $5,000 worth of guitars. And so they took my ID, and I'm like, really? Like, I'm not throwing my life away over $5,000. Yeah, Emmanuel. Always stop losses. Always, always, always. Um, anyway, we didn't leave Guitar Center till like after 1 o'clock. Um, and a lot of it was just waiting for somebody to unlock the guitars for us. Um, yeah. Anyway, it kind of took a lot of energy out of me being there for so long. But I'm happy with the result. I also got like kind of a deal on the guitar. It's 25, and I got the guitar, got it restrung for free. Um, got a strap, a $60 cable. What just happened? And a capo. That was weird. Why did my light just turn off? And I think out the door I paid $26.50. Or sorry. Yeah, $26.50. $2,650. So with tax, I literally just paid like $150 more than the asking price. But I also got like a leather guitar strap, and a really high-end guitar cable and a capo. So, good stuff. Sebastian, it looks like it, yeah. I mean, he's definitely... So, the reason I say potentially is because I don't know what's going to happen. They're definitely doing the show here in Los Angeles. And depending on how that goes, if it's super successful, then they're going to be touring the U.S. And if the U.S. tour is successful, then they'll probably be touring the world. But they're definitely doing the show in L.A., and that's like a pilot to see how it goes. And if it goes, again, if it goes really well, then they'll end up touring the U.S. and potentially the world. So, yeah, things are getting pretty crazy as far as all of that's concerned. That's why we needed the guitar. The So my son's band is going to be playing, and for that they'll be using electric guitars. For the thing that my son's doing with like the main character, the main character will be singing, and my son will be playing acoustic guitar, and so that's why we had to buy the acoustic guitar. We don't own one. My son, up until now, has only played. I mean, he's played acoustic guitars, but he doesn't. He doesn't play one consistently. So now he owns one. He's been playing the hell out of it. I'm sure it's that, like new car excitement kind of thing. Yeah, it's going to be wild. I mean, regardless of what happens, their band is just absolutely taking off. I would say follow them on Instagram. Here, I don't want to like put people on blast. Or at least if you're interested, I should say follow them on Instagram. If you want to follow me, I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to put a bunch of my... I don't want to like blast a bunch of my followers. But so, this is me. KONFUZION. That's my Instagram. The band is Zero Signal, the band. And then you can see, well, you can't see it here, but like 1.2 million views, 310K, 400K, almost 100K, 22, 42, 12. So, they've only been a band since like September, and 16K views, 214, 21, 19, 15. Like, they're blowing up. And they've got a ton of shows. There's stuff on here that's not included yet. And what's crazy is like they do, like when you show up to play a gig and the acts that are following you pull out their phone and start recording, like, you're doing good. And that's what's been happening at like every one of their shows is, all of the acts they're opening for are like amazed at how good the kids are, because they're young. And then if you want to follow my son, BJJ Henny, and on here it has both of his bands. Zero Signal is like a screamo band. IDC is his punk band. So they do punk songs. And then if you want to absolutely make my wife stay, I think my wife was bored and she made this account. Henrik Music Journey. She, like, every time she gets a new follower, she's like, babe, I have 34 followers now. Babe, I have 35. So if you guys could blow it up, she would appreciate it. But she just posts like everything here. Like, actually, this is super cool. They played Too Many Puppies by Primus last night. And they got like $95 in tips. I'm going to play this really quick. If you don't like Primus, I'm sorry. Oh, and I love the guitar solo he does. It's hilarious. So I should qualify or quantify what this guitar solo is. When Primus plays this song, he kind of just like the lead singer, or I guess the guitarist. It's not the lead singer. The lead singer is the bassist. The guitarist just plays like whatever random, like it's not like a guitar solo that you could follow, because I think every time he does it, it's different. So my son just started playing random crap, but you could his hands move so fast. Anyway, good stuff. Bike Builder, I don't know why you would hear from me yesterday. I don't know that I was supposed to message you or anything. I was sleeping. I worked the night before. So, yeah. Actually kind of surprising that I was off last night and off again tonight. And right now I'm kind of cracking up because, where is it? So I said this, I mean, I told you guys war news tends to be bullish, and I was told that I'm wrong. Yeah, tell them that. I mean, I told you guys the fact, like, you normally get that initial dump and then it just runs. So we'll see. All right. I don't think I have anything else I need to cover. Bike Builder, if you need to talk to me, message me. I'm not going to be able to reply right away. Yeah, I won't be able to reply immediately, but I'll get back to you when I can. I didn't know it's your birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Like, I don't even know when my own birthday is. You have me confused with somebody else. I mean, I love you, but yeah, I'm not the person to remember birthdays. I make sure I remember my wife's birthday and my kids' birthdays, and I don't remember my own birthday. Sometimes I remember my mom's birthday. But yeah, other than that, like, if you're my friend on Facebook where it's like, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday, yeah, I'm not going to remember. Nothing personal. That's just not who I am. I'm not like oh, and I remember my anniversary. My wedding anniversary. That yeah. But all of those things is because I value like being alive and not getting stabbed in my sleep. And I don't want to be Lorena Bobbitt in my sleep either. So, but yeah, that's sick, bro. Happy birthday. Um, but I don't even know how you would expect me to know that. I don't think I've ever even known when your birthday was. Like, I don't think you've ever told me your birthday date. And even if you had, I wouldn't remember it. Again, nothing personal. Still love you. All right, everyone. Oh wait, I have messages possibly. Oh no. Okay. All right. As always, everybody, much love, much respect. If any of you, like I said this specifically to Kara, but if any of you have questions, my DMs are open. Feel free to reach out. I do want to say, if I don't reply to you within a reasonable amount of time, send me another message, because sometimes I do get a lot of messages and I won't get a notification. I'm never intentionally ignoring anybody. And there has been like the odd occasion where somebody sent me a DM. I didn't see it. And then like 3 months later, they'll send me another DM and I go to look at that one and answer it. And I'm like, you messaged me 3 months ago and I never replied to you. And they're like, yeah, it's okay. And I'm like, no, that's not okay. Like, next time message me again, like, because I obviously didn't get a notification or whatever, because I'm not ignoring anybody. So yeah, if you have a question, whatever, reach out. If I don't get back to you within a reasonable amount of time, reach out again. Very rare that that'll happen, but I just throw it out there because I don't want to see a message from 6 months ago that I didn't reply to. All right. As always, much love, much respect. I will see you in the morning, and I'm pretty sure Shorty's going to be live as well. Should be a good time. Should be volatile. Should make some good money. Love y'all. Peace out. Bye.